Shut up and sit down.
Hi guys, Aod Athlete weekly roundup video for the 4th of January. As always, we're just going to go a quick run through of what's coming up this week. Okay, so nice and simple progressions on a lot of our strength pieces and gymnastics and movement capacity pieces, and then some fun stuff in there as well. So we're starting Monday with 14-minute EMOM with 2 snatches at 77% on minute 1. Minute 2 is a 15/12 calorie row. Okay, so we're starting to bring a little bit of interference now with our power and endurance work instead of straight up repetitions. That 77% range is really good for still building strength, but also a lot of consistency for our higher skill, heavy open workouts that might contain that barbell. Okay, so 15 to 12 calorie row shouldn't tax us too much. Try and get that done in about 45 seconds so we've got a little bit of rest. Back squat, strength, endurance, simple progression on that, slightly heavier. And then some sprint conditioning pieces to finish off our Monday. Okay, 975. Power clean, jerk and bar facing burpees into 10-8-6 overhead squats, lateral burpees over the bar. Okay, coming weeks guys, we're going to have a few pieces a week now with this sort of low skill equipment that we've been told is going to be in that first stage of the open. Okay, so we know no rower, no wall balls, no muscle ups, stuff like that, no handstand walking, all simple things for the first stage. So that's what we're going to be working on. And we're still going to obviously touch on those higher skill elements for those of you guys that get through that first stage into that second stage. And because at the end of the day, this program isn't just solely focused on the open, we want to see our long-term development in fitness. Okay, so we're still going to include those higher skill movements and also those movements that aren't going to be in the open, but because it's again a goal, we're gonna have those lower skill pieces in there. Okay, into Tuesday, pulling gymnastics. We're doing our strict pulling work with those strict ring muscle ups. Now we're going to start to work on our ring muscle up endurance, okay, with some complexes: ring muscle up, 1 dip, 2 ring muscle ups, 2 dip, 3 ring muscle ups, 3 dip, etc. as far as you can. Okay, 2 minutes recovery on the assault bar between pieces to keep that heart rate high. Again, a little bit of interference in it. Okay, so we'll work on that dipping and that pressing endurance out of our ring muscle ups. Progression on the strict chest bar, nice and simple there. Mixed gymnastics skill work, guys. Again, toes bar, pistols, GHDs, these core flexion and higher skill pieces that we might be seeing coming up. And then our aerobic glycolytic, again, increasing the number of calories on our 16-minute EMOM. Okay, nice and simple there. Wednesday, clean power endurance every 30 seconds for as long as possible. 1 squat clean at 85%. Okay, so we've got a 10-minute cap on this guy, so that'll be 20 sets if we get that done. If you don't hit the at least 10 reps or a minimum of 10 reps, then rest as long as you need and hit the remainder up to that 10. Okay, so nice and simple. So we make sure we get a minimum of 10 with a maximum of 20 in there. Okay, at that 85% range. Building strength, also again repeatability. Shoulders to overhead, strength endurance, working on all of our push press, push jerk and a split jerk there with some tough complexes. Go by feel, add weight if you're feeling good and feeling strong, okay? And then conditioning piece to finish off is deadlift, handstand, push-ups, a combo we often see in the open. It's another combo we might see again this year, so it's good to get working those too. We want to be touch and go on those deadlift reps, but not losing position on a massive bounce. Try and control that descent, just tap on the floor. And the handstand push-ups, try and go big sets. We can get 15 done unbroken, see if we can hold on for 15 unbroken, okay? We are going to get a little bit more complex with this in the coming weeks. Resting on Thursday and then Friday, okay, movement capacity work to start. Every 90 seconds, 5 to 8 bar muscle ups, 10 power snatches, okay? So we're gonna increase on the number of reps we did from last week, but also drop that time down and remove the row, okay? So last week we had our every 2 minutes with our bar muscle ups, our power snatches and our calorie row. We're doing the same bar muscle ups, the same power snatches, but we're going to try and increase the number of bar muscle ups if we can, okay? This is going to be tough. If we need to scale this down, drop the number of bar muscle ups, try not to drop that power snatch weight, okay? It's fairly light already. We want to get comfy touching and going if we can. Movement capacity 2 is our chest to bar thruster combo, everyone's favorite. Again, see if we can keep increasing on the number of chest to bar we can get in, okay? Bigger sets is the goal here, guys. If we can go unbroken, even better. Low skill AMRAPs to finish off Friday, dumbbell snatches, box jumps, overs, calorie row. Keep the intensity really high here, but see if you can repeat through those 4 minutes. And then on to Saturday, we've got a performance piece. Zapdos, I've not put in the name in this one, but it's 5 rounds, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, for reps, okay, and your score is your total number of double unders. So you're going to do 10 deadlifts at 120 kilos or 84 kilos for the ladies, 10 strict handstand push-ups. However long you have left of that 2 minutes, you're going to do as many double unders as you can. You're going to rest for 1 minute and go again, okay, for 5 rounds, guys. Now, the weight on the deadlifts and the movement strict handstand push-ups shouldn't really limit you unless it's a big weakness, so you want to be getting both of those done unbroken and fairly quick. Get as much time onto the double unders as you can. Don't sprint through that first set of double unders. Try and breathe, try and relax, so we can again attack those deadlifts and those handstand push-ups, okay? Separate video for our performance piece coming out as well, guys, so be on the lookout for that. Press and gymnastics, still working on that strength with our ring dips and our push-ups, and then some midline accessory work to finish off, especially working on a lot of unilateral and rotational work. Hope everyone enjoys this week. Any questions, please let me know. Happy to answer any you have. Enjoy, guys, and see you next week.